Namaskar. You are welcome to the Public Global. Friends, as usual, you are requested to please subscribe the channel, like the program, and share it to your friends. Now, the announcement of Bihar election has been done already. The Gazette notification done by the Election Commission of India itself. Although the list of voters list is not in a final mode, the voter list has not been finalized fully and freezed. As per Election Commission notification and their announcement in press conference, it was made very much clear. It was made clear that just after 10 days, before 10 days of nomination process starts, the voter's name can be added or deleted in the voter list. It reflects, this is giving a sense that the voter list is in a preparation mode till the exercise of nomination is announced. So if the voter list is not finalized, how the Election Commission will be in a position to show the free and fair level playing field for the purpose of election in Bihar? Because the SIR case is under the supervision of Supreme Court also at this time. I think today itself is going, some decision may come important. Some important decision may come today also. That's the question. It is under discussion in the Supreme Court by now when we are talking about this. We don't know what the result will be there, if any order can be passed today or not, or if any affidavit will be called by the parties in this regard. But the process of the election process is going on, and it is very difficult to understand for a citizen of Bihar, for a citizen of India, and voters of Bihar. Sorry to say, please. So we all are the citizens of India. We are not citizens of Bihar or Bengal or whatever the state we do belong. So we are voter of India. We are citizen of India and voter of a particular constituency. So the voter list is not ready, I think so, because as per Election Commission, it may be changed. The deletion and addition will be continued till the nomination date comes. It means it is not finalized, not freezed. Then and the Supreme Court legal aspects are also under supervision. That has not been heard fully by the Supreme Court. If the Supreme Court finds it some adverse situation because this voter list is not perfect, this voter list is not okay, it is not satisfactory, or it is not legally approved, then it are not legally correct and rationally, logically, and whatever the Supreme Election Commission is autonomous, of course, but no autonomy can debar the constitutional right of a citizen, because all the constitutional rights and the autonomy of Election Commission or anybody, any institution comes always from the Constitution itself, which derivates from there only. And if it is there, so that power, that autonomy cannot challenge the other fundamental right provided to the citizens of India or anywhere. That cannot be overrun by that. Anyway, so this is to be very much taken by the citizens of India and voters of Bihar at this time. So if any decision come later, what happened in Maharashtra, the government has been toppled by the Supreme Court found it that was not the legal position, that has not been made legally, and as per our understanding, but since the government has the Chief Minister, Mr. Uddhav Thackeray, he himself has resigned from the government in adverse situation. That situation is adverse situation created by the other authorities, other situations, other forces that may be the anti-constitutional forces that has not been punished by anymore, but it has been told by the court. Since Uddhav Thackeray himself has resigned from the government, so court is not in a position to install him in a government back. So infectious decision that doesn't mean that the government has been made illegally. That was not as per the law, as per the spirit of the constitution, or as per the provisions of the constitution. But nothing happened. That government ran very well, as much a bona fide government, though it was not that. So there are so many problems that is being created in our electoral practices of the democracy in India. So we discuss always whether we have entered into the realm of the hybridism, or we have entered into hybridism, where the election process and the election machinery will be seen very well in the condition, but the content of the democracy is being challenged or being deteriorated like anything. The deterrence of the democracy is working all over the world. Since the last day, we have found that the Supreme Court and the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, the integrity of the Chief Justice of the Supreme Court has been challenged by a lawyer. It's in the law officer, the lawyer, Mr. Rakesh Kishore. He is a lawyer and a law officer, and he challenged the dignity of the Supreme Court Chief Justice. So what can we, and the Chief Justice himself, it is understood that Chief Justice himself announced that he should not be taken he should not be booked, and he scot-free. And he even now is scot-free, but he has no kind of any kind of feeling that what he has done that was not appropriate. So that he is not having the. And the same day in the Raebareli constituency, Mr. Hariom Balmiki has been brutally killed, and belonging from the scheduled caste community. And in West Bengal also, Mr. Khagen Murmu also has been attacked while he was distributing some relief matter in the Darjeeling district. He's a MP, he's a member of parliament from Uttar Bengal, Uttar Malda actually, and from the BJP party. He's a member of the BJP party, and it has been told that the state government, the Trinamool Congress, Didi was not taking care of him. But what Didi can do? Didi has visited him into his hospital and taken the condition of his health, and she given a statement like nothing is more serious. But since he is suffering from the sugar also at the same time, so the case is something complex. But the situation is under control and nothing to be so serious, nothing to be considered as so serious. Of course, the attack itself is not a good. It's condemnable. We must say comment. That was very much unfortunate, and it should not be. That is there, and but the politics started, and yes, the state government should take care. But when the central government machinery itself is taking care, all the steps, overstepping all those things, they are not addressing the state government or the chief minister. They are not talking about what happened with the member of the parliament. Yes, he is the member of the parliament, and some say of sub-say of the Lok Sabha speaker is also involved there. The case may be it's a matter of privilege also. So the speaker has also asked some query about his health and about his incident taken place in the Darjeeling district with Mr. Khagen Murmu. So all is there, and the state leader also telling that branding all kind of things on the anti-Trinamool. The Trinamool has made it by themselves to they are doing politics on this regard. So politics is everywhere, but the people's position is very much in a bad shape, in a bad condition in this time. So what will happen with our democracy? We are very much in a fix to say whether we have already entered or entering in the hybridism sense, where the autocracy and the democracy, and this cannot run all together. But this is being practiced, right? And the fate of the Indian state as an Indian our system is also being challenged by some authoritarian forces and some authoritarian desires, and their extra constitutional powers are working hither and thither. And it is very difficult how, and in the Haryana itself, and there is a news that an IFS officer is compelled to commit suicide, and all kind of adversity which are the bad symptoms of our democracy or our system is there. So it is very difficult to say anything, and it is not very easy to consider ourselves to say others that yes, we are losing the equal the free and fair ground of democracy and the democratic elections. So by this and the Supreme Court and the Election Commission or the government of India or government of Bihar, whatever it would be, the citizens are liable to, they are very much loyal to all the institutions, all the national institutions created by the Constitution. And we are also seeing with a great hope, we are having some great hope. Till date, we are having some solution will come from there. But when the problem has been created by some powerful lobby, some powerful quarter of the power, the powerful quarter of the system, the problem is generating. Then how its solution it will come? Yes, separation of power is there when the judiciary has been separate power and the executive has been well separated power, but the executive is also having separated power, and legislative also having their own power. But if all the power confluences to each other, and all separation of power is there, but separation of existence is not there. So they are the party, and they are the part and parcel of the same existence. So they are not working as per the desire of the people. It seems what is hindering them, what the hindrance is working there in the system, we don't know. So there are some kind of such kind of problem which is not being identified by the people who are responsible to run the administration, to run the establishment in their constitutional ballot, their constitutional aspiration. We don't know. But what we feel that we all are feeling a sort of such kind of thing that what is being happened in our neighborhood, in our neighboring country, some incident has taken place. We are not in a position to say whether it was bad or it was good, or whether it is bad or it is good. But there was a people demand. There was a young generation. They have been made something, and that was not they were not very good considered by the established norms. But the government has been changed already. So that position should not occur in our country. So our government must take care of all those things. All the people's discontents of the people can be addressed in a right manner, and it will be fruitful for the people of the India and people of the democratic India, I must say. So all the situation is like that. So we are hoping against the hope. We are having some sense of gratitude also. And by this time, the political situation of the country is not in such a good manner, because all the institutions who are responsible to maintain the democratic aspiration, the democratic lineage of the system, they are also all the time they are taking some additional or extra constitutional authority, because the power to administrate the people is not coming from the their posting, their posts. Um, they have been given to serve the people, but the extra and additional power is being delegated by the concerned corner, concerned authority of the system. The political bosses are delegating power as per their will, as per their wish. So they cannot do all the thing. So they cannot make the system pick and choose. The things are not being run as per the requirements of the system, requirements of the people, but the likings of the rulers. So when the likings of the rulers are the more powerful value rather than the necessity of or the capacity of a person who can do this. So this is a situation where all this kind of situation is going on. So all these situations are being taken, being considered as a favoritism, and the favoritism at the top level is very disastrous to life. So now this is the system we are. So we all should think over the matter how to correct our system wherever we are. So that's why I and our channel all the time we request to the people, if you please have a sense, please have an opinion, a concrete opinion based on the concrete facts. There are so many sources because the media is not working in the right manner. By this time, we are the world's most misinformed citizens of the world. So, right information, the where information, and the analysis of informations on that basis, which can be considered very fair and without any fear and without any kind of others attraction. So we are not in a position to think. The being in the age of the in the age of the surveillance, in the age of the information, we are lacking the information, the right information, the correct information, which is more valuable to our life, to our standard of life. And the people who can learn from the media, they are very much the miss. We can't. I don't want to say anything, but it is not the time. It is media is not such a in a position to make us learn a very good thing, a valuable thing, a real thing. So all the kind, yes, we are learning something how to cheat others. We are learning in our environment. There is no matter of no honesty and everything is there, and no honesty and the sacrifice for the sake of the people's interest, for the betterment of the people and betterment of our neighborhood. No environment is like that. So not only the natural environment in the ecosystem is under threat, but also the rational or ethical environment is also under threat. So we are at last we can try to correct both the environmental, the natural environment in a correct manner. We should nurse them, we should maintain them, and at the same time the ethical position of citizens also can be addressed in a better sense. So we must have some opinions and discussions amongst uh, our community, our friends, how to correct the things in such a manner. Whatever little effect we can make, we must make. So thank you very much. Today is enough. So we'll come after some more clarification on Bihar on SIR will come from the court side and the Honorable Commission of India, Election Commission of India itself, and the stance of political parties and the seat sharing is also in the right process. Then we will talk later on again on all these terms. By that time, I must say you goodbye, and please subscribe the channel and like the programs and create a system to generate opinion and let us know what you think about all those things happening near you, around you. Thank you very much.